Hi, I'm Kyle Mitchell with Whitaker Brothers, and usually when I'm in my demo room, got the camera in front of me, I'm showing you a machine like a high security paper shredder, but this time I'm just going to show you a component to a much larger machine. This right here is a custom-made control panel specifically designed for a Whitaker Brothers Datastroyer Disintegrator. Now, a disintegrator, for those of you who aren't familiar, it is basically a big hole that you can throw anything into and it can be destroyed to an NSA specification. That's the short way of explaining it. Now, I reiterate, this is custom made, so what you see here is specifically for one of our customers. You're not guaranteed to get everything in here. If you want it though, it's all here, but this is a great example of the type of quality work that we put into our disintegration systems. So we've got the entire user interface right here. On the far side, we have start, we have stop, we have lighted indicators. We've also got a key lock that can turn the machine off and make it so that no clown can just walk up and turn it back on again. All right, so we've got auto and manual settings. I'm going to start on auto at the start button. As you can see, this lights up, letting us know that we're on auto mode. But if we want to manually control certain elements of the disintegrator, we really want to have it on manual mode. And this will allow me to control the individual components, the lighted components on the left side that you saw previously. And as always, we can stop it. We can turn it off. But over here on this side, we have where you interact with it. So we can turn on the airlock, we can turn on the fan cyclone, turn the disintegrator itself on, and also turn the shaker on. And on the other side, we can turn these off. And you can tell by the lighted indicators exactly whether they're on or whether they're off. There's two more really fun features to this disintegration control panel. The first one right here is the hour meter. So your car has an odometer, kind of gives you an idea of when you need an oil change, when you need your next major service. Well, the disintegrator has an hour meter, and this is a great way of measuring the efficiency of your knives, making sure they stay sharp when they need to, and also knowing roundabout when you're going to need your next service visit. And then on the other side, we have a load current meter. What this does is it gives you an indication of how hard the disintegrator is working. So it does this by measuring the power draw from the wall. When it's drawing a ton of amperage, this is going to be close to the red, and that means that you're close to jamming your disintegrator. But if it's in the green, that means you can actually feed it a little bit heavier than you are right now. So come on in a little bit closer. I'll pop open the hood and let you see some of the components up close. All right, so over here to the left, to your left, you're going to get to see where all of the user interface is wired. So these are all the buttons. There's the hour meter. There's the load meter. All the wires are very delicately funneled right into here where they're routed to where they need to go within the system. And in here, we don't spare any expense. We've got some really heavy-duty fuses, some great components to make sure that, you know, the disintegrator, they require service from time to time, but this is a component that we prefer doesn't require service. It should be a pretty reliable, solid element to your disintegrator system. So this is just one example of the hundreds of possible configurations that you could get in a disintegrator control panel, but it's a good way of seeing just exactly what Whitaker Brothers is capable, and there aren't a whole lot of companies out there who can do this kind of work. My name's Kyle Mitchell with Whitaker Brothers. Thanks for watching.